Dionne here with the turquoise iris. Are we good? Are we live? Yes, we are. So that was a slow broadcast. Hey guys, we're back for part 3. If you are new here, my name is Dionne Woods and I'm the owner and artist of the Turquoise Iris. I am streaming from 3 different devices. So if you see me looking around, it's because YouTube's over here and Facebook is down here and Instagram is over here. I didn't want to leave anybody out. So something a little bit different. If you watched yesterday's episode, I did not tell you I was going to do this because I woke up this morning and I had this, I got to do a silver metallic. So that being said, hi Bob. So with that being said, I made a silver metallic this morning, or actually just now, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. And then I decided before we get into the second coat of paint and layers and everything that I wanted to add a metallic, and then I wanted to distress it a little bit. Then I'm going to come back in with more color, add a little bit more metallic, distressing, and kind of go through that kind of little system. But I wanted to get some of this metallic that I made deep inside these grooves and just kind of see what that's going to look like. I haven't made a silver metallic before. I usually either use DIY's golden ticket, or I make a copper from the golden ticket where I add a little bit of marquee. But today I went ahead and mixed half and half. Golden ticket, which is our the golden liquid patina that DIY makes. Okay, I put half and half here, and then I also mixed half with letterpress gray. So golden with letterpress gray, and I've got this really pretty warm silver. Now, it's not like a really bright silver, but I wanted it because I've used the black velvet and the bohemian blue and the old 57, and then we finished yesterday in part 2, we did black velvet along the bottom. So I wanted a silver. So change of plans from what I said I was going to do yesterday, because like I said, I woke up this morning and thought I'm going to do silver metallic. So I left the top of this the original wood distressing. So I'm going to leave that, but I'm going to eventually put a wax over it, and I'm going to put some of that silver in here in all of this wood grain, and really kind of highlight it. Hi, Debbie Beard. You like that? I made a silver. I made a silver out of your fantastic product. We're going to see how silver it looks on here. So because this piece is so large, I'm on the step stool. Don't laugh if I fall. There's a lot of glare today. All right, let's see if we can fix that. YouTube says we had a lot of glare, honey. Let's see. So that made it a lot darker, and I'm afraid you can't see. Is that better? Is that better, YouTube? So the wood grain is up here, and then we blended black velvet into bohemian blue and then old 57. It is better? Okay, Mandy, you need to message me, by the way. You need to message me. Email me, Dionne@theturquoiseiris.com. I need to talk to you. Okay, so half and half. DIY's golden ticket with letterpress gray, half and half. Okay, it's good on Facebook. Okay, that made YouTube a little bit happier, so hopefully it didn't affect you guys too much. Okay, all right, so we're going up on the step stool. We're gonna have a water bottle. Water bottle. Just see how that magic water bottle just appeared? Okay, so let's set it here. I'm gonna grab my French tip from Paint Pixie, and I'm gonna highlight, and then I'm gonna spray and let it just start dripping. So what I'm doing right now is getting it into all of these wood grain, all this wood grain. The wood here is really raw. Okay, there's nothing really shiny on it, and so we're gonna get it in there and all of the texture of the wood grain, and we're gonna let it drip a little bit. Then we're gonna wet sand it. And I know you guys that have followed me and are doing these videos with me, I know it's hard for you to see the details, but I promise to take really good photos afterwards so you can see that the metallic is picking up the light. Then I'm going to put just a little bit of light, excuse me, I meant to say water, on here and really get this going. I'm going to encourage it by adding the brush strokes here and just kind of get it dripping a little bit more. Once it's dried, we'll probably use a little bit of sandpaper or just wet distress it. I'm just kind of playing this by ear, guys. Like I said, this wasn't my plan when I went to bed last night, but I woke up with a different plan. And I usually end up changing my mind multiple times. All right, so let's scoot over. But I decided this piece needed metallic at the top because you know we're going to put a spray of wildflowers along the bottom, hand painted with art brushes. I'm going to do our coral, our reds, our yellows, and our pinks all along the bottom, and it'll be a big wildflower garden. Okay, so I'm adding some more metallic here on this side, and like I told you, I promise I'll show pics. And there's my Abby girl. You know how that goes. That little girl on her bike, riding her bike across the street. She might get me. Okay, and then I'm just brushing over the wood grain, guys. I am just a really light coat of this silver. And then I'm going to mist it. It's a process, so don't think that you're going to like it immediately. It's a process of layering different products and kind of letting this golden, or it's golden patina with the gray in it, letting it kind of do its thing. Okay. And it's really good. Like, I don't want to overwork it too much. I really just kind of want that water to absorb the patina and pull that silver down over the black velvet and the bohemian blue. I'm always using gold, and I thought, well, let's make a silver and see what we think about it. And then I really want it heavily distressed. The whole piece is going to be heavily distressed. I may even have to get out the electric sander because I want a lot of the wood grain to show. Okay, it's really wet, so we got to walk away. Got to walk away from that side. But I'm liking it a lot. That's just what we needed. You can kind of see it there, right, guys? Yeah, you can kind of see it. Does anybody have any question? Letterpress, that's right. Letterpress, half and half with the golden ticket, made a really warm silver that I'm using. And of course, it has the same consistency. So it's really thin and it's dripping down over the black and into the bohemian blue. And it's up there all in this wood grain. It's kind of settling, you know, where there's a kind of a deep rivet right there. And it's kind of settling in there. And so it's the little details that you'll be able to see with the photographs that I know it's a hard time seeing right now. But I'm really loving the way that looks. So let's do the other side. Water. Don't laugh at me on this step stool. I'm afraid I'm going to wiggle off and fall. Now, I'm not adding a whole lot of water to this, you guys. This amount of water that I'm putting on here is not going to damage the wood in any way. It's very little. It's actually not even dripping. So nobody panic. I'm just getting a really clear coat of silver on it. I'm calling this piece the Tunnel of Love. It's the 6th or 5th series in my my summer carnival that I've been working on all summer. This is the 5th piece. And you guys helped me name it Tunnel of Love because I wanted a black piece with the wildflowers instead of all the pastels that I've been doing. Y'all were so good to give me amazing names. Some of the others that were really popular were Summer Crush and Kissing Booth, which I thought was awesome because those are DIY paint colors. That would have also been really good for this piece. Masquerade was another one that was really popular. The Gypsy. You guys had some awesome names that were geared towards carnivals and summer fairs, things like that. So I'm not going to put any more on my brush, on my French tip, but I'm going to actually encourage the paint just to keep dripping just by brushing it lightly. Now, if you missed what this is, I went ahead and added letterpress gray to DIY's golden ticket, which is our liquid patina. It's an amazing product that I usually will add marquee to get copper. But my guess is eventually we'll have a copper and I won't have to do that anymore. Because I use so much teal and bohemian blue, the copper is such a really beautiful complement to it. So that's why you see me doing that a lot. And because I get bored. That's the bigger reason, because I get bored. Okay, so that looks awesome. Okay, this is already drying up over here. So oh, it's settled. Yes, that looks so good. All right, so we'll have to take pics. If you are on Facebook, I will post a pic here in the thread in the comments section. Instagram, you'll have to check the Instagram stories for a close-up. And then if you're on YouTube, at the top, you can go to community and I can post pictures there too. So let me let it set up. It's going to take about 20 minutes to dry. And then let me get some photos posted for you guys. Guys, this was part 3, I think. I think it's part 3. Hopefully I wrote it in the title there. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow. You guys have an awesome night. And I hope actually you guys can join me. Tonight, I have Josie and Sally of Iron Orchid Designs coming on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, pop on over 6:30 Central Time and listen to these amazing women talk about how they have combined their faith and their business and their family to create a wonderful, wonderful business with representatives all over representing their company and sharing their love and spirit. So anyway, you guys have an awesome night. I'm going to sign off here on Instagram and here on Facebook.